Welcome back to the Health Channel, all health, all the time. I'm Dr. Derek Papp, an orthopedic and sports medicine surgeon with the Miami Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute. Today I'm joined by Jerome Turner, owner of the People's Gym. If you have a question for either of us, please call in using the toll-free number 855-796-4475. Speaking about that, we actually do have a caller right now here from Miami, if hopefully you're still on the line. It's a question for Jerome. Are you there yet?
Yes, I am.
Oh, great. It's Grace, right?
Right, that's correct.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for calling. What's your question?
My question is, Mr. Turner, being he's done all this research, has he written any books or anything pertaining to?
Well, I'm writing a book as we speak. It's going to be 13 chapters, and it's going to speak on men's health, women's health, and overall health. I want to inform people on even how to pick a trainer. You should pick a trainer according to lifestyle. If you're in your 40s and you're a woman that gave birth to 3 children, I don't think your trainer should be a 20-year-old woman that never experienced childbirth, because she's going to give you false information. She never struggled the way you struggle. So yes, I'm writing a book, and it's going to pertain, it's like going to talk about sugars and diabetes, type 1, type 2, insulin, mainly the topics we're speaking on today. That's what the book is going to pertain.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
No problem. We have another caller right now. I think is it Joanne from Boynton Beach?
It is.
Okay, great.
My question is, I enjoyed the program so much that I'm trying to find out where can I reach that type of information from this gentleman. He is excellent, and I just had 2 hip replacements, so I'm trying to get information so that I can give my body the best nutrients I can find without the sugar, and the sugar information is going to mean a lot to me. So when will he be back?
Well, you can go to my website, which is jeromrmturner.com, jeromrmturner.com, which is the RM is my 2 middle names. And also you can contact me and I can begin to work with you. With my company, I travel to different locations throughout Florida. From Homestead, Florida City, all the way up to Coral Springs and everything in between. So we can definitely get in contact with each other, and I can show you the proper way of losing weight, and we can debunk a lot of myths that people think about losing weight. A lot of things are not true. You want to ingest a lot of fat because it helps you burn fat. You want to stay away from sugar if you have bone issues, believe me.
Yeah, I think we'll talk to our producers about getting you back on here, because I think it's been fun. I think this has been a good, informative show.
Yes, I'm happy.
So, yes. Yeah, thank you for the call. Really appreciate it. When we talk about a healthy diet and making changes for a healthier lifestyle, what do you say is most important when it comes to this?
To making changes for a healthy lifestyle? Having a goal, setting a goal, and sticking with a goal. Listen, when I dropped my 60 pounds, as an athlete, I knew how to prepare the table, right? Not literally the table, but I knew how to set the stage for accomplishments. So when I lost my 60 pounds, I lost it in the beginning of January of 2017. So in January of 2017, I told everybody that I knew, and I did it on purpose to hold myself accountable, I'm gonna lose 60 pounds before October of this year, because I wanted to buy a suit, and I wanted to buy a nice, tight, small suit like I used to wear. So I didn't lose the weight up until June. I didn't start losing weight up until June.
So wait, were you losing 6 pounds a month, or did you eat nothing?
Zero.
Okay.
I wasn't taking my own advice because I knew what to do. I didn't do it, right? So having information didn't help me lose weight when I applied it. So from January to June, I lost maybe 6 pounds. And from June to like late September is when I lost my 60, because I buckled down and I took all my own advice that I've been reading and I put it to work, and it worked for me.
And you weren't working out too much during this time either, right?
I was working out, but I was not jogging. I don't want people to think you have to jog these long miles and do all this stuff. My main focus was making sure that my plate was balanced and had the right thing. So I was staying away from anything that was going to spike my insulin over 55 or 60.
Well, let's talk about some of these excuses and some of these reasons that people don't work. You know, what do you say to people, and how often do you see people that say, hey, I just don't have time to exercise?
Well, you better have time to exercise. You make time for everything else. When a person gets sick, I tell people, I can't judge your schedule and say what's important and what's not important. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But when a person gets sick, they find activities that's no longer important and begin to implement health. But I don't want you to go that far. So you should always look at your schedule and say, You should never put nothing over your health. You know, always make time to exercise, whether it's you just walking around the neighborhood, jogging back and forth, or if you live in a duplex 2-family house, going up and down the stairs for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Something to boost your heart rate and something to just get the body moving and going. And find some type of logical health explanations. Don't just sit there and just eat anything and just sit on the couch.
I think that's great. I mean, those are some examples of things that you can do to get a workout in without joining a gym, right?
Yeah, without joining a gym. You can do jumping jacks, you can do squats with your own body weight, push-ups, the simple basic calisthenics. If you don't know anything about health, you don't have to join a gym. Yeah. Or you can call the People's Gym, Jerome Turner, and I can train you.
Well, we do have a video featuring a couple that does meal prepping together to make their lives easier. Let's take a look at their story.
We try to leave the house by 8 o'clock.
Don't tell us that.
so we can get to work on time.
This all looks really good. I really like living in this type of environment where it's like city is downtown, but where we live is quiet. What's the deal with yellow raspberries? I've never seen yellow raspberries before. I'm 38 weeks pregnant. His name's gonna be Emery.
Oh, do you want to try one, Lincoln? So with the new baby coming, there's going to be a little bit of a change happening. So
A dance.
yeah,
So cool.
Lincoln definitely knows there is
a baby.
There is a baby.
So it's nice and clean? Trying to find ways to get my son to be interested in healthy food and not name it good or bad. I know that just as much as we want him to do it, we have to model what we want. Good job. Try again. If I weren't spontaneous, we might not ever do anything. And if he weren't a planner, we might get lost.
So that you don't have to really do anything, and we can just put it in the freezer. When I plan, it takes away the stress. Lincoln, do you like the applesauce? We handle grocery shopping by actually making a list. It's an app on the phone that if Candace is here and I'm at the grocery store, she can update it and I see what's on there.
Our supermarket is really good for like meat in bulk and things in bulk. And so we might just prepare the chicken so that it's kind of seasoned and everything. And so that might be raw but seasoned. And so it's spending the whole day marinating in the fridge. And then you just put it in the oven.
Preparing it makes my week a little easier.
Lincoln, right now he's a toddler, and toddlers are notoriously picky eaters. So he's just like, I'm not into the vegetables right now. So James, you gonna make some shakes for tomorrow?
You can put anything that you want in the shake, and as long as it tastes good, so I'll add a little yogurt to it, and then you can add some spinach, you can add strawberries or whatever it is. As long as it tastes good to him, he'll eat it. So we get him his vegetables that way.
A good one.
You have some for tomorrow morning.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
When I get hungry and I'm not prepared, I make bad decisions.
That's what I would say, having stuff accessible.
And clean and ready, right? Like, I've been in situations where the bag of grapes is in the fridge, but it still feels like it's too hard. If the setup is there for you, then your split-second decisions are still good.
Because I've seen it with Lincoln where there'll be cookies on the table and fruit right next to it.
You want a banana?
He'll always go for the cookies. But if the cookies aren't there, then he'll ask for banana.
You know, we are running out of time. To wrap up what we've been discussing this hour, we do want to have a graphic that shows the 5 basic steps to losing weight. I think the first one there is certainly important, being realistic, right?
Yes, setting realistic goals. You have to. I tell my clients, I have a client right now that wants to lose 100 pounds by October. I said, okay, so put the picture that you don't like the most on your screensaver and call me whenever you feel like you're getting ready to do something silly with a food choice.
Yeah.
And she did it yesterday, and I was proud of her. And she stayed away, and she was at some party for her job. Everybody brought chips. She brought kale and avocado. I have the picture to prove it.
Well, what do you tell people if they fall off the wagon? Let's say they make a mistake.
It happens. It happens. It happens to me. It happens to everybody. I don't come on here to be perfect. You fall off the wagon, get back on. You have to consume more vegetables. Vegetables is a good way to get back on the boat. So listen, I don't want to give you no secrets, but I will. If you mess up Thursday and Friday, you can get back on track by doing 20 ounces of vegetables. That's scientifically proven. If you put 20 ounces of leafy greens in your body, if we blend them and we drink them, we take the kale, we blend them with blend them with lemon and just throw a tad bit of pineapple. Did you also know that pineapple doesn't have much sugar because the acid burns the sugar. So if you do mess up, you can consume 20 ounces of kale. You can break it down in 5-ounce shakes, or you can break it down in 10-ounce shakes, and you can drink it, and it will help your body get back on track. But that's only if you already been on track of doing the right thing. So if you fall off, don't get discouraged, get back up. We all fall. Just keep going. Know that you have a goal.
Well, Jerome, thank you so much for coming on the
Yes.
show. I think it's been an excellent show
Yes.
today. Thanks again.
Thank you.
I do want to say to everyone, please feel free, join us on the Health Channel, All Health All the Time on South Florida PBS. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at All Health TV, where you can get health tips from our experts and see what's coming up next on the Health Channel. You can also visit our website, allhealthtv.com, where you can watch a live stream of the Health Channel and watch videos from previous episodes. I'm Dr. Derek Papp. See you next time.